Hello, this is Keith Aul and welcome back. Today, we're going to be talking about how you could create your own data set to analyze using Excel and multiple Excel functions. Sometimes as a data analyst, you just want to work with data without a CSV, predetermined CSV that you download from the internet or not. But this is just a simple way to learn how you could create your data set. Now over to the right, I have a table of values that we're going to choose from. And over here on the left will be our data set. And we're going to randomly select values from these areas to generate over here. So first of all, we could use the sequence function to create our number of rows that we want. So I'm going to use equal sequence, and we're just going to use the first argument to this function, which is rows. We want to create, in this case, I'm going to create 200 rows. So basically, I'm going to type in 200, and what it's going to do is going to take that value, 200, and it's going to count down 200 rows in sequence in order. So control down. As you can see, it created 200 rows for us. Control up arrow to get back to the top. Now let's create a random value for the manufacturer. So we're going to look over here. Let's do this. Control Shift right arrow. I selected all that and I just press Control B to give it a bold header. But anyways, let's randomly select the manufacturers from this list. And it's automatically going to generate, and then we're going to carry down the formula for 200 rows. So we're going to use a combination of three formulas here. We're going to use the index function, tab into it. Now the array, basically the first argument to the index function is the area that you're going to be able to select your values from. Okay, so we're going to click on here, Control Shift down arrow, and then we're going to fix it. So when we copy this formula down, it all automatically selects from this range over here. So we're going to press F4 to make the formula absolute, comma. Now the row number. We're going to just use the row number argument for this index function here. We're going to bypass the column number because that's optional. So here we're going to use a couple different formulas Excel, which is RANDBETWEEN and the COUNT function. So we're going to start with the RANDBETWEEN, tab over, and we're going to randomly select values from here, starting from 1, okay, the bottom number 1, and the top number is going to be a count of the values in this range. And we're going to utilize the count function to do that. So as you can see, it says count the number of cells in the range that we're going to select that are not empty. So we're going to tab in there, value. We're just going to select this range, and we're also going to fix it, make it absolute. So when we copy this formula down, it doesn't change this range. So F4, close out the count A, close out the RANDBETWEEN, and close out the index function and press enter. And as you can see, it randomly select BMW in this case. So let's go back here, and as you can see, if I highlight this, as you can see, it generated the number 3 in this case. And that's what the purpose of it did. It's going to randomly generate a number between 1 and the total number of values in this range, which is 5. So press escape to get out. And now we're just going to copy this down and we're going to use the autofill button here and double click, and it carries it all the way down 200 rows. Control Shift down arrow, okay, Control up arrow, okay. Now we're going to do the same thing for these columns here to the right. Now be aware that RANDBETWEEN is a volatile function, so that means every time we make a change to the spreadsheet, it's automatically going to create new values for this area over here. So just be aware of that. If you don't want to do that, you could go up to formulas and calculation options over here on the right, and you could select manual. Okay, when you select manual, that means that it won't change every time you make a change to the spreadsheet. And if you want to do it manually to recalculate it, all you have to do is press F9 to do that. But I'm going to leave it on automatic. Let's go over here. Let's do the same thing, same formula sequence, equal index. My array this time is for the model numbers. I'm going to fix it, F4, comma. For the row number, it's going to be RANDBETWEEN. Tab over. My bottom number, again, is going to start at 1. And my top number is going to be the total number of values in this range. It's going to count that. So I'm going to do a count a function again. Select this range. F4 to fix it. Close out count a, close out RANDBETWEEN, and close out the index. Press enter. And as you can see over to the left, these values changed also. Like I said, RANDBETWEEN is a volatile function. So I'm going to copy this down. Let's do that. Okay. Now for the manufacturer and end date, same sequence index. My array this time is the values from here. F4, comma, RANDBETWEEN. My bottom number is 1, comma, my top number is the total number here. Let's do the count a. Tab in there, select your range. Let's also fix it, F4. Let's close out all these functions. Let's copy this formula down. Okay. Now for the price, it'll be a little bit different. We're just going to use the RANDBETWEEN function. Now we could also have a price range over here too, but I'm just going to fix it in this case. Equal RANDBETWEEN. Let's see, our prices start from 10,000. And our top number, I'm just randomly selecting 74,500 and press enter. And now copy this down. Okay. So we got our prices. Control down arrow. As you can see, it generated all those values. Control up arrow. Now for the sold is we're just going to select from here. Again, we'll use the same sequence index. My array this time is these values here. F4, comma, RANDBETWEEN. My bottom number is 1, and we're gonna do a count a. Oops, typo. Select this range, F4 to fix it. Close out these functions, press enter. Carry this formula down. And let's Alt HOI will auto fit the column. Okay, so now this is how you can randomly create your own data set in Excel. If you're a data analyst, you could do this on the fly, and it'll help you to analyze your data. Now remember too, I could have also created name ranges for these too also. So that's just another area that you could look into. But I just wanted to keep this video simple and show you a quick way how you could create your own data set and practice using other functions with Excel. And also, once you have a data set, then you could analyze this data uh, to go further, like creating your own graphs and see if there's any trends in your data. I want to also to mention too, I'm going to be uh, in including these videos every single week. I'm also going to add another video in the upcoming weeks dealing with Python, because I'm a data analyst and I also work with Python. So you're going to see future videos of me talking with Python, how I could use how I could use Python to connect to SQL databases, how you could uh, integrate Python and Excel together. So please look forward to those videos. Again, in the near future, I'm going to be creating at least a couple videos a week. One on definitely on Excel, and another one definitely integrating Python with all these other tools that we all use as data analysts. So look forward to those. Please subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you for the time for stopping by today. Once you subscribe, you'll always get notified when a new video is uploaded. And also, please like and comment on this video, because as you do that, it helps with the YouTube algorithm, so this video can get out to other people who needs this knowledge. Thanks again. You have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye now.